Good afternoon, everyone. How are we? Hopefully, all of yous are well, and welcome back to the Cop Council. How are we all? Hopefully, all of yous are well. Or I think everyone around world football would have seen the breaking news by now, but that is that Jurgen Klopp will leave Liverpool Football Club at the end of the season. Jurgen has confirmed it. Of course, you guys would have seen on social media by now. Of course, would have seen Jurgen's video and his explanation. Of course, to him leaving the football club. And yeah, we're here to talk about it. Let me know all of you are in the comment section down below if you're watching this on YouTube or anywhere else. Then let me know your guys' thoughts. For me, straight off the bat, shocked, devastated. I think is the correct words to use. Fully didn't expect it. I think when I saw the video, I thought personally it was a contract extension. I thought, oh, we're going to do what we did last time and just randomly announce it out of nowhere. But yeah, that wasn't the case. And Jurgen confirmed that he's going to be leaving the football club, which is a real shock. And first thing I just want to say is thank you, Jurgen Klopp. Thank you for everything he's done for the football club. Just turning us into an unbelievable football side. The best version of Liverpool Football Club I've seen in my lifetime. The best manager that we've ever had in my lifetime. I know we've had the likes of Gerard Houllier and Rafa, but Jurgen Klopp changed Liverpool Football Club for the better. And people go, oh, it's only one league title, one Champions League. No, Jurgen Klopp transformed Liverpool Football Club back into what it was, into the best club in world football. Yes, people go on about Real Madrid and so on, but Liverpool are the best team in England and the Premier League. And in terms of, again, Europe itself, I believe Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp has transformed us back into one of them. So the only thing I can say on a personal matter is thank you, Jurgen Klopp. It is a devastating piece of news. I think, as he said it perfectly, he has just ran out of energy. And for what he's done, what we've been fighting over the last 9 years with Jurgen Klopp, you can understand, where he's coming from. And of course, we'll speak in plenty of videos going in the future of, again, what's next for Liverpool, who is next for Liverpool in terms of a managerial sense of things. But in terms of right here, right now, that's all I think all of us can do until the end of the season is just go for it. And we talk about the quadruple, we talk about the treble, whatever it is, just go for everything. I think the lads in the squad will not want Jurgen Klopp to leave without another Premier League title. And I hope to God that that's the mentality that they have coming out of this. And hopefully everyone has, and the whole club going into the future, is to be number one and to be the best. And that's what we hope for. Anyway, but let me know how all of you are in the comments as well. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions as well. I'm devastated, upset as well that Jurgen's going to be going. The day was always going to come. Just didn't think it would have been this soon, personally anyway. But afternoon, Tom. Hopefully you're doing well. Again, I wanted to quickly say as well, the reason why this is so early, I would have done it a bit later on. Of course, I'll be in Liverpool today. So I'm traveling up literally in an hour. So again, hopefully, obviously I'll be singing bells and whistles on Sunday for sure. But evening press as well, saying still doesn't feel real. Yeah, doesn't. 100% agree. There's a reason the boys have performed so well. Maybe it's this reason. As far as we know, according to Chris Bascom, the boys didn't know until this morning that Jurgen was going to go at the end of the season. Now we'll start to see, what that means psychologically going ahead for the season. But yeah, apparently according to Chris Bascom, the boys only got told this morning about it anyway. But I will quickly going to LFC.com, into what, of course, has been said. Let me quickly scroll back up because I was reading that point. It says there, of course, Jurgen Klopp has announced his decision to step down as Liverpool manager at the end of the current season, having informed the club's ownerships of his wishes to leave his position when the 23-24 campaign comes to an end. After guiding the Reds to another Wembley final on Wednesday night, the 56-year-old will continue to oversee the team's remaining fixtures for the 23-24 before bringing the curtain down on a glorious 8.5-year managerial reign at Anfield. Of course, the other news to this, as well as the assistant managers Pep Linders and Peter, I can never say his name, as well as elite development coach Victor Matos, I think it is, or Motes, will also vacate their positions at the end of the season, with Linders keen to pursue his own career in management. Confirming his decision to Liverpool.com, Jurgen Klopp outlined the reasons behind it and the timing today's announcement. Of course, this is what he had to say. Saying, I can understand that it's a shock for a lot of people in this moment when you hear it for the first time, but obviously I can explain it, or at least try to explain it. I love absolutely everything about the club. I love everything about the city. I love everything about our supporters. I love the team. I love the staff. I love everything. But that I still take this decision shows you that I am convinced it is the one I have to take. Is that I am, how I can say it, running out of energy. I have no problems now, obviously. I know it. I knew it already for longer than I will have to announce it at one point, but I'm absolutely fine. I know that I cannot do the job again and again and again. After the years we have had together, after the time we spent together, after these things we went through together, the respect grew for you, the love grew for you. The rest I owe to you, the truth, and that is the truth. And now, again, upsetting, and it is upsetting. Again, for me, it's devastating. And just watching that as well, it was like, fuck. Like, again, I don't want to sway, but it was like, fuck. And to be fair, it's understandable. And I was talking to someone earlier on about this as well when it first came out, and it was like, I can understand it. I don't like it. I don't like that Jurgen's going to be going, but I can understand it because it's. I fully expect him to sign a new contract, and for or at least stay until the contract was up, until 2026, and then we would have seen from there then what was going to happen. But just listening to Jurgen Klopp, I can fully understand it, and it's now what's going to happen over the rest of the season, and I think it's going to be, don't end it, don't end this on a bad note. Go out and win Europa League, Premier League. Go out and win something big. I think that'll be the message for the rest of the season, for sure. But what else do we have? There's a reason the boys have performed as well. I already read that out. Sorry, press anyway. Sad, but if he needs a rest, then I'm happy for him. He is obviously worn out. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I said. Like, to do what he's done, and obviously that's obviously it goes each way. We all gone about Manchester City and Pep Guardiola, but what Pep's done with Jurgen Klopp, that battle for the last 5, 6, 7 years has been tremendous. And Liverpool and City have took each other to a level where nobody's gotten, and I don't think any Premier League side will ever get back to, neither, or at least another two, in that sense as well. No way what? Yeah, no, exactly, Press. It's shocking, I would say, up in here. But yeah, Dave as well, good seeing you, Dave, saying, fuck, yeah, it's shit. Do you know what? I seen Jurgen Klopp as a message, and I thought yesterday was a bit weird. The fact that the press conference was yesterday about for the FA Cup. I thought, a bit weird having a press conference on a Thursday straight after a game. And now that might be, obviously we know now it's obviously because there is going to be a press conference from Jurgen Klopp today. I believe it's around 3 o'clock. There's the press conference will be, but still, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for Wolves. The last game, well, if that is the last game of the season, because I think obviously the Europa League final is, I think after the final game of the season. So yeah, devastated, but this season will be a belter. Yeah, absolutely, Jack. Again, like Sunday, like I genuinely think, like even after the game, I think that everyone will be shouting, for Jurgen Klopp. And I think every game now, from now until the rest of the season, everyone will be beltering Anfield, for sure, and away from home as well. Defo, but agree, Jack. The boys will be more than fired up. Yeah, I hope they are. And again, that shows on the weekend. But then Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool could easily go and command now a lead. I think that's what Jurgen spoke about as well, in terms of being, and in terms of just give everything. This is it now. We know the end is coming. Give everything. And that's, I think, what will hopefully happen as well, for sure. But it's almost impossible to replace Klopp. Who would you like to replace him, Connor? That's the $1 million question. Who will replace Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool? Looking at the names, there's not many, but there is one that's a massive standout, and that is Xabi Alonso, doing an amazing job at by Leverkusen. Of course, there's that whole rumor of he's got a release clause for either Madrid, Bayern, or Liverpool, if that's even true. And when you do look at it, is Xabi Alonso the closest thing you could get to a Jurgen Klopp in terms of styles, in terms of, again, the players that we already have at the club? You would think so. So for me, it would be Xabi Alonso. Right now, of course, football is a stupid place where in 6 months' time it could be a lot different. Another name could, magically pop out the hat. But I said this last season, and I'll say it again. Life will be difficult after Jurgen Klopp. It's not going to be plain sailing, oh, we're going to have, Jurgen Klopp, and then straight away we'll have a new manager and he'll just click on day one. We've been there before, and look what happened. It will take time for the next manager, and I think that's what fans need to realise. People need to realise as well, the fact that it will take time after Jurgen Klopp's gone to go again and be up there again. It might be a struggle to get into the Champions League from next season onwards, and it might be, but just take time, for sure. Just again, and who's to say that Alonso is the right guy? As Preston said there, Alonso said only one season needs more for him. Yeah, I would agree. Normally, I would agree that give him another season at Bayern Leverkusen. But when you do look at the managers out there, there's not many, and there's a reason why this has got released now, is because FSG are looking for new managers. And to be fair, it's not a Fabrizio Romano saying breaking news, Jurgen Klopp is out, or going to leave Liverpool and this, that, and the other, and everyone's like, what? And the club or Jurgen himself hasn't had the chance to release it, of course. And obviously Jurgen has said that this has been his decision since November, of course, because they plan everything ahead by a year space. Obviously, look to look for in January, and look into the summer window as well. And realistically, and fingers crossed, again, that will be the case, that we get the right manager in anyway. But I am going to leave it there for now, guys, because I did say it'd be 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, and I've been 15 minutes. Anyway, I'll have more on this as well, more on the Jurgen Klopp stuff tomorrow. Again, I won't have anything now today. But just wanted to bring the news that, of course, Jurgen Klopp will be leaving Liverpool at the end of the season. It's not great. It's not good. But again, thank you, Jurgen Klopp, for everything that he has done. And hopefully, we go on to win a lot more trophies this season anyway. But I've been calling out from the Cop Council. See you guys later on. Ta-ra.